How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. Hope that you guys are all having a spectacular day. If you guys would, please give this video a thumbs up. If you guys do really enjoy it, subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all. Make sure you guys hit that bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. And as always, we're going to be talking positives and negatives, and we're going to be talking about Star Trek Continues. I do have a Star Trek playlist here on my channel. I encourage you guys to check that out. And we're going to be discussing, is Star Trek Continues a masterpiece? And I want to say off the bat, yes, I do think so. My biggest complaint, unfortunately, because of me saying that statement, I have to acknowledge the fact that this show is not canon. It doesn't have a proper release. You can get this show if you wish, two ways specifically. And if there are other ways, please let me know in the comment section down below. But these are the only two ways that I know of. So first of all, you can get this web series of 11 episodes, either in bundles. There are bundles where you can get it alongside other Star Trek non-canon-like events. And those bundles are going to run you about $70 to $100, depending on the region that you live in. Or if you're like me and you just want to watch the show in its own little isolation bubble, you can watch it for free on YouTube. And it is a fan series, and it is a continuation, no pun intended, but it is a continuation of the original show, and it ends up concluding the original show's main story. Obviously, we have the several Star Trek movies that are canon, and those continue the characters and the plots and whatnot from the original show forward, going into, of course, TNG. But Star Trek Continues here ends up continuing and finishing the 5-year journey that the Enterprise is supposed to do. If you guys don't know, the original show only had 3 seasons. It was supposed to have at least 2 more to end up, wrapping things up for its original journey that the original show had. But for whatever reason, the show got canceled, and people will debate as to why that is. I'm not going to get into that debate in this video. I will save that for the comment section if you guys want. The cast in this entire show in production is phenomenal. The actors that play Captain Kirk, Dr. Bones, Engineer Scotty, and of course our lovely Spock, they do a great job. Now, it does seem a little weird when you watch the original show and then you're watching this and you're like, okay, completely different actors. But do they keep the same mannerisms? Do they stay in line with what the characters are supposed to behave like and act like and say and do? Do they respect what the original show did? And yes, they do, 100%. They keep in line with the characters, and I'm very happy about that. Now, you might be thinking, well, they're different actors, so it's really hard and whatnot to get invested. About 5 minutes after the first episode, you're just like, oh, this is awesome. It's cool. You really don't much really care after a certain point that they're different actors playing those roles. You're just invested in the characters already, and you're just invested in these cool new stories. I mean, the first one deals with the return of Apollo from the original show, which is really cool. And then the show ends with dealing with the Romulans. So that's really cool. The sets are fantastic. I like what they did with the outside of the Enterprise, the med bay, the engine room, and of course the bridge. Everything is stunningly detailed. It looks like they literally just stepped on the set of the original show, but they didn't. They built it from hand scratch, and I really enjoyed that. Several guest stars appear, including the actors that played the original Apollo from the original show. He comes back, and also the actor that plays Q from TNG and onwards for Star Trek canon makes a guest star appearance in the show as well, which is really cool. And the show is just never boring. The show's not boring. A lot of people will complain to you that the original show is boring. This show isn't. It isn't. And if you thought the original show was, this one has a lot more emotional moments, a lot more stakes, a lot more action. So it does a great job trying to combine things of the original show, TNG, and then later incarnations of the Star Trek franchise. They do a great job implementing different elements into each episode. And lastly, there's no woke There's no woke message bullshit in this show. And if you guys haven't watched this show, I highly encourage you guys to do so. You will not be disappointed. It's worth your time. Like I said, it's only 11 episodes, and it's kind of weird that it took them this long to get it out. It was in production from 2013 to 2017, and I can't stress enough, watch it. It's a masterpiece. The show is getting a 10 out of 10 for me, and I hope you guys will check it out if you guys are massive sci-fi fans and or Star Trek fans. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below. Have you guys watched this show? What did you guys think about it? Have a great day. Bye, guys.